You awaken in darkness, surrounded by a trembling shell that hums with life. The air is thick with the scent of earth and moisture, the soft pulse of the world calling you to break free. You push and twist, and the fragile shell cracks beneath your effort. Light floods in, and for the first time, your eyes open to a world that neither welcomes nor rejects you. It simply exists, vast and indifferent. You crawl into the damp soil, your body slick and fragile, but already armed with ancient venom. Around you, your siblings stir, 20, maybe 30 of them, each driven by the same silent urge to move, to live, to vanish. There is no voice of comfort, no guardian's shadow. You were born alone, and you understand this truth without needing to be taught. The air outside is heavy with warmth and your scales cling to the ground. Hunger strikes almost immediately, sharp and unfamiliar. You taste the air with your tongue, the twin tips reading invisible trails, tiny molecules of scent, your first language. The world hums with vibrations, footsteps of prey, whispers of wind, the thud of a distant predator. Each breath you take carries the story of your lineage. You belong to the Elapidi, ancient and lethal, descendants of survivors. Even as a hatchling barely 20 centimeters long, your venom glands pulse with energy, a weapon that could paralyze hearts many times your size. You are not helpless. You are simply untested. There is no affection in your birth, only purpose. The soil that cradles you is the same that will someday take you back. And in that truth, you find something close to peace. The sun burns above, merciless and divine, and you slither toward its warmth, guided by nothing, yet certain of where to go. By nightfall, you find shelter under a fallen branch. The forest hums with unseen life. You curl your small body, your breathing slow and deliberate. You don't dream, for your kind has no need for dreams. You are not made to wish. You are made to survive. Days blur into weeks, and the soft skin you once wore begins to shed. You peel it away, leaving behind your first version, a fragile echo of what you used to be. Your scales gleam in the light now, sharper, stronger, a silent armor born from patience and instinct. Growth is pain disguised as progress. You learn the rhythm of the wild. Rain means abundance, drought means stillness. The language of the earth becomes your guide. Vibrations through soil, scents carried by wind, the heartbeat of things unseen. Each sense sharpens like a blade honed by time. You can feel a mouse before it appears, sense a hawk before its shadow falls. You learn to hunt not through sight, but through trust. Trust in silence, in waiting, in the power of stillness. The world rewards those who move last. Your first strike fails. Your second lands true. The venom flows, efficient and precise, and the trembling stops. You do not celebrate, only feed. Every kill teaches humility. Life feeds life, and you take only what the body demands. Between hunts, you hide beneath the old roots of trees, your body coiled in the damp darkness. Above, the stars shimmer, unblinking and distant. You begin to sense your place beneath them, small yet essential, a moving piece in nature's endless machinery. You explore beyond your birthplace, crossing dry plains, muddy streams, and the edges of human villages. You smell the strange scent of smoke, the metallic tang of fear that only humans carry. They do not belong here, yet they shape everything they touch. You learn to avoid their trails. One morning, a predator passes, a mongoose. You freeze, your muscles taut as wire. Its small body moves with arrogance, its eyes clever. It does not see you this time, but you see it. You mark it in your memory, a name written in venom for a day yet to come. You have grown into something powerful, something defined. The hood on your neck unfurls with elegance and menace. You feel it spread as if it were a crown, a warning carved into your bloodline. When you rise and flare it, the world pauses. You are no longer invisible. You are acknowledged. The first true hunt begins at dawn. The air is cool and steady, and your tongue traces the scent of a rat trembling beneath a root. You move closer, each ripple of muscle silent. When the strike comes, it is poetry. Swift, exact, inevitable. The rat stiffens, and death arrives without sound. You eat slowly, savoring not the flesh, but the certainty of purpose. That same day, you witness loss. A sibling once near is taken by an eagle, lifted into the light and gone before you can blink. There is no cry, no farewell, only silence left behind. You learn then that life is a balance of hunger and absence. The ground beneath you tastes different that day, bitter, metallic, heavy with understanding. You start to move differently after that. Your caution deepens. You read the world with a soldier's patience. The forest becomes a map of warnings and opportunities, each scent a story, each vibration a decision. You are no longer young, you are becoming legend, one movement at a time. At dusk, rain falls, and the world smells new. You raise your head above the puddles, watching the reflections of lightning. The earth trembles beneath your coils, alive and aware. You are not just surviving now, you are belonging. When the storm passes, you rest beneath a fallen branch. Above, the stars return, the same stars that watched your birth, indifferent and eternal. You realize that the world moves in circles, and all you can do is move with it. Time passes like skin shedding, unnoticed until it's gone. You are grown, your body long and coiled with quiet strength. The ground remembers your scent. This territory is yours now. You guard it not with rage but with presence. Every creature here knows when you are near, and that is enough. Hunger is a teacher. You hunt at night when the world belongs to whispers. Rodents, frogs, and lizards fill your diet, each kill necessary, never cruel. You have mastered control. Your fangs strike only when the earth tells you to. The more you kill, the more you understand mercy. But the humans return, cutting trees, burning fields, and poisoning rivers. Their fires scorch the soil, and the air tastes of smoke instead of life. You retreat deeper into the brush, carrying your small empire with you. Still, you endure. You always endure. There are nights when even predators feel the weight of the world. You rest beneath the stars and wonder, not with thought, but with instinct, if this endless cycle ever changes. It doesn't. The world spins, and you spin with it, both hunter and hunted. Before the story continues, pause with me here. If this journey moves you, if you feel the pulse of the wild through your own veins, help this channel keep breathing. Subscribe, share, let these stories live on. Every voice helps preserve the unseen beauty of nature's design. You lift your head again, tasting the wind. Somewhere nearby, another predator moves. You flick your tongue once, twice. The game continues, and so do you. Ancient, patient, inevitable. You are now the master of your land. The savanna bends to your rhythm. The undergrowth speaks your name in silence. Each sound, each vibration is familiar. You have grown into something more than survival. You are balance itself. The cycle breathes through you. With age comes precision. You can sense prey before they sense fear. Your strikes are clean, efficient, deliberate. You no longer waste energy. A single bite is enough, and the world bends around your venom like water around a stone. You are feared, yes, but fear is not your goal. It is simply your shadow. You rise at dusk, spreading your hood wide under the fading sun. Birds fall silent when you move. The earth vibrates with respect. This is your kingdom, not of thrones and crowns, but of soil and silence. You rule by absence, by presence, by inevitability. But the mongoose returns, faster than memory. Its eyes burn with the same confidence as before. You strike. It dodges. The fight is chaos. Two forces bound by nature's design. Your venom finds its mark, but so do its teeth. You both withdraw, wounded but alive. In this draw, you find strange kinship. Predator respects predator. As days pass, your wounds heal, your hunger returns. You hunt again, reclaiming your rhythm. Yet, somewhere deep inside, you feel the world shifting. Smaller, warmer, closer to an ending you do not name. You rest beneath the stars once more. The constellations have not changed, though you have. The soil still hums beneath you, and in that hum, you hear your own heartbeat, steady, ancient, fading ever so slightly. Instinct calls and you obey. The season of renewal begins, and the air thickens with the scent of purpose. You follow the trail of another like you, her musk pulling you through the tall grass like gravity. When you find her, there are no words, no thought, only the silent agreement of nature's oldest ritual. You dance, circling one another beneath the moonlight. Not love, but destiny. Your movements mirror hers, cautious and deliberate. When it ends, the world feels lighter, Not because you've changed it, but because you've continued it. The circle remains unbroken. Weeks later, she seeks the damp soil, digging with care. Between 10 and 30 eggs rest within her, each one a heartbeat waiting to begin. She watches for a while, then leaves, as you did once. There is no farewell, no tenderness, only the knowledge that life will continue without you. The rains return, softening the ground and filling the air with the smell of life. Frogs sing in feverish chorus, rodents multiply. The balance resets itself. You glide through the grass, unseen and content. For now, that is enough. You feel a strange stillness inside you. Not fatigue, not sorrow, but acceptance. You've hunted, ruled, loved in your own way. Now you carry the quiet satisfaction of completion. Every hiss, every strike, every breath has led here. You watch lightning split the sky, its flash reflected in your dark eyes. It feels like recognition, the heavens acknowledging the creature you've been. You bow your head not in worship, but in understanding. Your strength fades like dusk fading into night. Movements that were once fluid now feel heavy, deliberate. Your scales lose their shine, your strikes their speed. Yet your eyes still hold the glimmer of every life you've taken, every danger you've faced, every inch of land you've claimed. You no longer hunt often. The hunger has softened. You bask in the sun for warmth, remembering the earth as it used to be. The world has grown louder, more dangerous. Machines, fires, men. You've outlived the forest you once ruled. Then one day the vibration returns, the mongoose. Older, slower, but still fearless. You both recognize each other. No fear, no hate, just understanding. You strike, it bites. The dance ends as it began, in silence. Two survivors finally surrendering to the balance. The venom works through your veins too, your own body betraying you as your heart slows. The soil feels softer than ever, welcoming you home. You lower your head one last time, eyes half closed, as the world fades into stillness. Above you, the stars gleam again, distant witnesses to all stories, indifferent yet eternal. You have lived the life of a predator, a guardian, a creature of sacred design. There is no tragedy here, only completion. Now your story ends where it began, in the quiet soil, beneath the same sky. But nature never truly ends. Tell us in the comments, which creature should rise next from the Earth's endless story?